flock. This is new to me, so be kind. I'm going to goof things up a little bit. Um, so you guys were supposed to start in my classroom, but I never got to meet you or show you exactly what you need to do. So the first thing, I just want you to work on software, okay? So open up a new tab, all right? And then you go to your K-12 bookmarks, click on it, and find the Scholastic HMH. That's where you need to go every time you want to log in. Don't you make a shortcut. Always go through the K-12 bookmarks. All right, your user screen will come up. And I am going, sorry, I'm going to pretend to be Christopher, okay? So your username is going to be your lunch number. You guys should all know that. All right, and your password is your capital first letter, your lowercase second letter, and then your birth date. And I will send you a message in Google Classroom with the exact numbers and letters to use. So if you don't know it, don't worry about it. But it's the same login you probably used for Imagine Learning or Math 180 or something like that. All right, so takes a second. Here it comes. And it's going to say hi, and it's going to say your name. Okay, there's an icon here. If you're in Math 180 or something like that, it's also going to have that icon. But right now, just click on the System 44. Okay, and there's a lot of buttons. Okay, you guys have probably already taken the reading inventory and the phonics inventory. Please don't touch either of those buttons. We will take those again at the end of the year. We'll be able to use reading counts, but I don't even want you to look at that right now. Ebook library are all the books that we can read through System 44. They're online and they can be read to you, so they're really awesome. But you can look at that, but don't worry about that yet. I'll explain that later. What I want you to do is to get on software. So click this big System 44. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and sometimes takes a couple seconds, but it always gets there. All right, this is the screen. If you get a pop-up like this, it says they want you to be able to use your microphone. Always click allow. If you do it once, it usually remembers. We don't need headphones and we don't need...
Before we get started, please check to make sure your headset and microphone are... Could you please say your name out loud? Great. Here we go.
It doesn't really matter what your name is because it just is making sure your microphone is working. So, do you hear the man?
Remember, from the home page,
he is going to explain everything you need to do. Okay, so you might start on 4.1, you might start on 1.1. It all just depends on that phonics inventory you took. Clicking this go on, it's going to bring you to the level. Okay, everything that you need to know, they will explain it to you. And if you really get stuck, on the Google Classroom, I have my Google Text. Go ahead and use that. You can usually answer that within 10 minutes. Give me an email, send a message on Google Text, Google Classroom. Contact me somehow. I will walk you through this. I could even call you at a number to help you out with that. Okay, so I am here for you. I don't want you to spend more than 30 minutes on this a day. That's just way too much. So after 20 to 30 minutes, stop. You could do a second session if you really wanted to later on, but one session is enough for a day, okay? Last thing, to get out, you always need to click this button that says quit, because if you just X out with this red X, sometimes it might not save everything you've done. So if you click this quit button, it's going to save. The only thing it might not save is when you get to the spelling zone.
Explore time is up. Click go on and let's get started with our lesson.
When you are on the spelling zone, and you'll know what that is when you get there, it will sometimes not save if you're halfway through the list. So you need to finish all of the spelling before you click quit. Okay, so I will make another video soon and I will send it to you. All right, have fun.
Let's get into another topic.